Yes? Huh?
Hey, why would that decrease the number of suspects? Don't be a friggin' liar.
Huh. That's a good question.
You'll know I'm not lying when you listen to what Fuyuhiko's going to say next.
Is this going to be the alarm that I thought was, for some reason, inside Nekomaru, but it's actually inside the wall clock?
Huh? What the hell do you mean?
That wall clock alarm. What time was that, though?
You witnessed Nekomaru going toward the tower. Did something else happen after that? Are you talking about that alarm?
Yeah?
Alarm?
A little while after I witnessed Nekomaru, the clock in the Strawberry House lounge started going off.
Okay.
Plus, it was just before that rumbling sound occurred. That's
Oh.
it. So that's what it is.
When was... I know he's probably just going to say it, but I want to... Oh, no, that's... Oh, that was at 5 a.m. When did the wall clock... At 5:30 a.m., the alarm of the wall clock went off. So that's 30 minutes, so everybody that was hanging out at the lounge, I guess, is okay? And if they came out of their rooms, they can be vouched for that they didn't come from the tower? Is that how this is decreasing the amount of suspects?
If Nekomaru died when the rumble happened, then whoever doesn't have an alibi at the time is the prime suspect.
But when the rumble happened, but at that time, everybody wouldn't be in the tower because that was the whole purpose of setting up an alarm for Nekomaru to fall to his death.
Really? Was there anyone who didn't have an alibi at that time?
I mean, Nagito didn't.
I remember now. The sound was so loud I couldn't help bolting from my room. There was one guy who never left the lounge. We were both on the same floor. It's pretty weird that bastard never came out of his guest room.
Which means that person does not have an alibi for when Nekomaru fell?
Uh-huh.
Who's the bastard?
It's whoever doesn't have an alibi for that time, right? What? The only one who doesn't have an alibi is Nagito. What? This doesn't feel right, but he's the only one that doesn't have an alibi.
You're the only one. The one who wasn't there. It's you, right, Nagito?
Did he kill? No.
That's right. Nagito wasn't there.
Why do they frame that as like he's the killer? Is he really?
It was just me, Gundam, and Fuyuhiko.
That's at 5:30 when the alarm went off, though.
You didn't come out, even though the alarm was going off like crazy. You weren't in your room, were you? If that's the case, where were you?
Please, say something.
Yeah.
If you don't hurry up and answer, I'm gonna suicide dive you.
If I may be frank, even if I wanted to go to the lounge, I couldn't.
Oh. How come?
You couldn't? What do you mean? It's merely the food.
I can't believe off of this that Nagito would be the killer. There needs to be more if he really is.
Not only did I not hear the alarm, I never even heard that rumbling sound.
But apparently neither did Sonia. He couldn't?
You're definitely fucking lying.
You didn't say that when Sonia said she didn't hear the rumbling.
However, that is also true for me.
Does it have something to do with which bedroom you're in? Were they both in good one of the bedrooms, I would think, maybe?
It's obvious that I did not hear the alarm in Strawberry House. But I did not hear the rumbling sound either. Is that not strange? I mean, everyone else heard it.
Huh.
To be honest, it's not just them. The same goes for me too.
Oh, really? Huh?
I was in a pretty deep sleep, so I thought that's why I couldn't hear it. But it wasn't that. I probably couldn't hear it at all.
How come?
Couldn't hear it? What does that mean?
You still don't know. Think about what the three of us who didn't hear a sound have in common, and I'm sure you'll figure it out.
I'm sure they share a certain type of bedroom, but I don't remember which type. The only people who didn't hear the rumbling noises were Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The secret is, what do these three have in common? Could this also be the secret that points to the killer? This is gonna be a Hangman's Gambit. There's a lot of D's. Let's see. There is a D. Alright, well, let's get ourselves a Val here. There is an E. Deluxe something? Is that what it was? Deluxe? I was like, I know it's a type of bedroom, but I forgot what it was. So we got... So it's a deluxe suite? Is that what it was? Oh, I see. I should have... Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. I didn't do the X like I thought I did. I hit the wrong button for it. Oh, dang it. I almost had it so perfect where I could have spelled out deluxe right there. Alright, give me the E. Or deluxe rooms. That's probably what it is. E. There we go. Hit the right button. Oh! Alright. Give me an R. I'm getting better at this, I feel like, unless this one's just, like, not as crazy as the other ones were. There we go. There's some O's. Deluxe. Room. Can I get an M? Rooms. Let's go! I didn't take any hits there either, I'm pretty sure. The deluxe rooms were probably just better soundproofed.
Nagito, Sonia, and Chiaki. The three of you were staying in deluxe rooms, right?
Why did only one of the guys stay in deluxe rooms? Weren't there two different deluxe rooms? Or did Sonia and Chiaki stay in the same room? I don't remember.
If I recall, the deluxe rooms are...
The guest rooms are divided up by quality grade. The deluxe room is soundproof and has excellent area insulation. The standard room may have so insulation, but it's still pretty decent. And the current room has severe airflow and draft problems.
The reason we could not hear the rumbling noise.
That's right. It was because the deluxe rooms have superior sound insulation.
Okay.
You actually noticed that. Nice. Are you using your ultimate reserve course student talent?
That's me.
Now then, you guys must understand by now, right? The true identity of Nekomaru's killer.
No.
Hold on a sec. Why does that lead to who the killer is?
Why? Well, that fact just now is a very important clue.
Is there only one deluxe room, and there's definitely no way that
The killer.
Chiaki and Sonia were staying in the same room?
Decisive fact.
What type of rooms did they say they were going to stay in? Is that it? Somehow I feel like I understand what Nagito means. The killer among us. The killer who murdered Nekomaru. I don't know! No, I don't know! No, I don't know! Based off of this, who stayed in the deluxe rooms? I don't think that both Chiaki and Sonia both stayed in the deluxe rooms. Is that the answer? I'm gonna have to guess like 3 different people. I'm gonna guess Chiaki first. No, I feel like I'll guess Sonia first. Who didn't stay in the deluxe room? Is that what I have to remember? And if it's not that, then I would just have to guess Nekomaru himself. Because it couldn't be both girls staying in the deluxe room. Wow, which one didn't stay? They talked it out. I feel like I'm gonna try Chiaki. No, okay. Whoo! Alright, cool. Not the killer instead. Doesn't seem like someone from Strawberry House. Oh, really? Wait! Which of the guys were in the deluxe room? Unless it was Fuyuhiko. The deluxe room should be the cool. Yeah, opposite. Which one of the guys were staying in the deluxe room that shouldn't have been able to hear the alarm clock, but did? Should it go back to Kazuichi? Was Kazuichi in the deluxe room? Was it Gundam? Was it Fuyuhiko? No, Nagito was in one deluxe room. Oh wait, so then who was the other guy? Right. So Nagito and... I'm gonna try Kazuichi. I don't remember who was in that other deluxe room. No, it's not him. I can't think of who was in the other deluxe room. Who was in the other deluxe room? In Strawberry House. It's gotta be Gundam or Fuyuhiko, right?
You're the only one.
No!
Gundam?
No! No, 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 no! No! No, this can't be happening. I started off this class trial being like Gundam is like the least likely person. No, 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 no.
When the alarm rang at the Strawberry House lounge, you rushed over there too, right?
Oh no.
What's wrong with that? If the bell of catastrophe rings throughout the night, it is the universe's providence to stop it.
Why were you able to hear it?
He was in one of the deluxe rooms.
Hear what?
I mean, you were also staying in a deluxe room, right? Nagito was staying in a deluxe room in the same house on the same floor, and he couldn't even hear it. So why were you able to hear that alarm?
Ooh. How did he know to go out at that time if he didn't know what time it was? Is a question that I have. That probably isn't going to get answered, but is interesting nonetheless. He could have just been waiting to walk out? I don't know.
Gundam?
Oh no, Sony's been like propping up Gundam like this whole time too.
There was only one.
Oh.
You weren't in your room at the time.
Oh, he was probably like walking back from setting up everything and then just happened to be around in the area.
That's why, even though you were staying in a deluxe room, you still went to the lounge. Am I right?
Wasn't Fuyuhiko like staying in the lounge? Gundam would have had to leave before Fuyuhiko was chilling out in the lounge. And then just been away the whole time.
Gundam, you have some sort of explanation.
Oh, this breaks my heart. I would have been way sadder if Gundam like died. I would have been crying, but I mean if he did a killing, then you know, he's got to deal with the punishment that comes with it. But wow. I think this is the first time that I've been completely blindsided by who the killer is. Because Gundam was not someone that I suspected for almost any of this class trial. There were some times where I was just suspicious of literally anybody talking, but I did not think this was turning back on Gundam. And I think this is the first time that Danganronpa had me really fooled up until I had to pick somebody. Because I think every other time I picked somebody, even if I didn't know who it was, I think I've picked right every other time.
Gundam
Oh my gosh.
returned to his room because of Fuyuhiko.
Yeah. He was monitoring the lounge. Yeah.
After you saw Nekomaru heading to the tower, you stayed at the lounge for a while. Am I correct?
I thought the deluxe rooms were on the far side of the lounge. How did Fuyuhiko not even see Gundam go? Unless, you know, Gundam went first. Which, I guess he probably did.
Until the moment that alarm started ringing, right?
So Gundam hung out somewhere else in the tower so he could hear the alarm, and then just came as if he came from his room. Okay.
If you were in the lounge for that long, the killer who had left earlier obviously wouldn't be able to go back.
Oh, wow.
Even though Nekomaru's murder was a death trap that utilized the alarm in
Oh, man. Oh, this is so much sadder than Nekomaru dying, the fact that Gundam is the killer. Oh, I'm so sad about that. I want to know if we're going to get into why, and if there's any sort of deeper things about Gundam that might be revealed as a result of him being the killer.
The killer still needed to prepare the murder in advance.
Like putting Nekomaru in sleep and tying him up with the wire.
Yeah.
In order to do that, the killer needed to be waiting for Nekomaru at the tower.
Wow.
Which means when Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru, the killer was already at the tower.
I also want to know if Gundam did the final dead room and was able to access all that information. Or not. I assume he did.
And once they tried to go back, they couldn't because Fuyuhiko was at the lounge.
In their original plan, the killer should have returned to their room before the alarm in the lounge went off.
So if he was able to get back into his room and didn't hear the alarm, just like everybody else, he could have probably gotten away with this? How else would we catch him? That was almost the perfect plan. What the heck?
And they were supposed to stay in their room. They weren't planning to come out and go to the lounge.
Oh my gosh. Gundam almost had the absolute perfect crime. And Fuyuhiko ruined it. Oh, that's my boy.
Which means
They're both my boys, though.
heard the
Oh, man.
alarm Or the rumbling sound, thus proving they were in the room, just like us.
Wow.
The scenario would have been if those two in the lounge had gone and checked the deluxe rooms.
Yeah.
After all, if they personally saw the killer sleeping in their room, it gives the killer a stronger alibi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they failed to secure that alibi.
Wow.
Because I was in the lounge.
Look at you go.
So the killer couldn't go back to their room and ended up hearing the lounge's alarm.
And he couldn't just, like, sneak back into his room. Yeah, if there was any way that he could have just snuck by, then they probably would have heard the door, they would have heard footsteps, it would have been, like, impossible. Hey, what are you doing? This ruckus is louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice. Don't make all that noise so suddenly.
But why'd you come out? You should have hid till the excitement died down. If Gundam tried to hide, and if those two went to his room to check on him, he would have been found out.
Yeah, I do think that, given the situation, he did probably the smarter thing, because if he kept hiding, then he would have been, like, a lot more suspicious.
That would have been the worst possible outcome. That's why he couldn't just stay hidden.
If those two had just checked the deluxe rooms as planned, that would have been ideal, but how ironic. The moment Fuyuhiko set foot in the lounge, your plan was doomed.
Man, that's very unfortunate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gundam. I mean, I was kind of rooting for you, but at the same time, I want to live too.
Gundam? Please, can you at least say something?
Oh, poor Sonya.
Answer me this, including myself in my 4 dark devas of destruction. How many ears do we possess?
Oh, he's gonna try and say, oh, my hamsters heard it and woke me up. 10?
The answer is 10. That's right, I possess 10 ears. That means I have 5 times the hearing of a normal human. The soundproof system here may as well not exist.
Okay. Solid defense, actually.
Is your argument? You bastard. Do you understand the situation you're in right now?
Yeah, he's about to get voted off and die, and he doesn't want to do that, so...
Do not panic. The truth shall now commence. At the time, I left my room to go to the bathroom. By coincidence, I heard the alarm.
I feel like the deluxe rooms probably have a bathroom in it. I don't remember if that was mentioned or not. But either way.
That's right. That's all it was. The world is always so simple.
I do wonder if he's going to maintain this way of talking up until he gets executed, or if something is going to change where he talks a little differently, the way that a lot of other people have. Because everybody, just about everybody, no, literally everybody, Teru had, like, an accent he was hiding. I mean, I guess Peko didn't really hide. She kind of hid her identity that she knew somebody in the past. She kind of, like, hid her real identity. Mikan was kind of, like, playing, like, a different character. Or because she got her memories back or whatever, and then so she was, like, acting differently from what we knew, but she was still putting on that face. I mean, everybody's kind of hid a bit of their personality that usually it involves how they talk. So I wonder if there's going to be any sort of change in how Gundam addresses us right as he's, like, found out.
Are you saying it was just a coincidence? Isn't that timing a little too perfect?
I mean, there's plenty of coincidences that have probably, you know, helped us randomly catch somebody, so isn't it a coincidence that Fuyuhiko just happened to be out in the lounge?
Yet, I'm being suspected by all of you. It seems it was actually horrible timing on my part.
I see. You're still holding out. Well, you don't have to admit it. We're going to decide who the killer is with the majority vote anyway. So, why don't we just go ahead and start voting?
No, don't say it like that.
It's obvious that Gundam is the killer.
No, don't say it like that.
Hold on a sec.
You know, Hajime, this class trial, this killing, it's merely the opening act, you know.
Oh?
Hey! What do you mean the class trial is just the opening act?
Think the traitor is going to be revealed by the end of the class trial?
Perhaps I should say it's just a farce.
Huh?
Just a boring farce. so boring, so stressful. I'm so painfully bored that I might develop stomach ulcers. Seriously. Let's just hurry up and finish this before I collapse from poor health.
Nagito, you're starting to be suspicious again.
Nagito, something definitely happened to you, didn't it? At some point during the investigation, your behavior became even weirder. What actually happened? Did you discover something?
Did he discover the identity of the traitor?
Well, let's just leave that fun for later. And finish this opening act already.
I'm hoping it's just that. It's not going to change back around to that it wasn't actually Gundam and it was Nagito after all, right?
You said opening act again!
Please hold on. We have yet to hear Gundam's rebuttal.
But he's completely shut up. Perhaps he can't argue anymore.
Gundam!
I was simply at a loss for words after being dumbfounded by your pathetic assumption.
Okay, okay.
In fact, I shall deny the very basis. Your assumption has been wrong since the beginning.
Okay, convince us.
Since the beginning?
Based on your assumption, I hung Nekomaru from the 4th floor of the tower and made the floor descend to the 1st floor.
Okay.
From there, after returning to Strawberry House, I was present when the alarm at the lounge went off, correct?
Yeah.
Although going to and fro is busy enough as it is, how would I be able to travel between both houses anyway?
I see. The contact elevator was broken.
But Nekomaru was able to travel from one house to the other. Yeah. Well, no. Wait. Oh, this is super weird. If he went to the 1st floor of Strawberry House, right? So that's the 1st floor of the building. Gundam would have had to go into Strawberry Hall with Nekomaru, do the things inside of Strawberry Tower, leave, and then go into the final dead room to go down into Grape House and call the elevator and do that, and then he'd have to somehow get back. How do you get back to Strawberry House after going to Grape House?
As I recall, the killer tampered with the Grape House control panel, which shut down the elevator.
Huh.
Plus, the stopped elevator should have been facing the Grape House side.
Is this where we're going to finally find out about the secret entrance between places?
If so, the human who used the elevator would have left it at Grape House. For these reasons, it's an indisputable fact that the killer destroyed the elevator at Grape House.
He's at least got a solid argument. This is way better than whatever like Mikan's like last ditch arguments were in when she had her back up against the wall. This is a really good one actually.
What's wrong with that?
If the elevator was broken at Grape House, you wouldn't be able to return to Strawberry House.
Unless there is a way. Nagito, are you able to help us out with this?
However, I was already at Strawberry House. I was present when the alarm in the lounge started ringing, which means your assumption is clearly wrong.
Are you serious? And here I thought it's already been decided.
I think it has. I just think we are going to find out maybe about the secret entrance or something.
Have you learned your lesson, pitiful humans? You cannot overcome this contradiction.
That's wrong. When something is obviously wrong, that's when a contradiction is born. There's no such thing as a contradiction that can't be overcome. Oh, I don't have any additional information to contradict this. Goodnight button, Fuyuhiko's account, wall clock, contact elevator. I have no idea.
Was the only means of travel between the two
Only
houses.
means. Okay, so there must be another way.
As long as that elevator was broken, your assumption collapses.
I think I might need to absorb something.
Plus, the elevator was broken at Grape House.
Broken.
If the killer cannot return to Strawberry House,
Since I was at Strawberry House at that time, there's no question that the following crime is impossible.
It would have been different if they had an accomplice.
An accomplice. Oh.
or if there was a secret passageway.
Wait.
How much longer do you plan to lecture me?
There we go. Secret passageway into, like, the no other way. Contradict someone. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to find out what that is. For the sake of everyone's hope, I'll shoot through the contradiction.
That elevator was.
Uh-huh.
The only means of travel between the two houses.
Let's go! Let's go! I think I've made it through this whole class trial without losing.
Houses without the elevator.
I mean, I still have the final things to put together, but I usually don't lose at those ones, at the Panic Talk action, or like the final, picture placing thing.
Such a method does not exist.
Nagito?
Then why don't we ask the person who actually used that method?
Nagito! We're gonna select you again.
You're the only one! Nagito, you should know.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Don't play dumb. You appeared so suddenly that one time because you used that method, right?
Yeah, you just showed up in Grape House. Nagito, why are you here? Because I showed up.
There's a secret passage connecting the first floor of Strawberry House to the third floor of Grape House. Isn't that right?
Jeez. Once again, I let the reserve corps show up.
I mean, that's what happens if you stand back, give us the information, and then don't actually put the things together. You're gonna give somebody else a chance to shine. What do you think's gonna happen?
Right. There's a door on the floor of the Octagon, which is on the first floor of Strawberry House.
Yup.
After I opened the door and went down,
Yeah, oh, and we saw that door too.
surprise, surprise! I ended up in the Monokuma, which is
Oh.
on the third floor of Grape House.
Yo, was there a door anywhere in this room that we could have seen? That would have been crazy if there was. I doubt it.
The third floor and the fourth floor are actually connected.
Plus, once you've cleared the final dead room once, you can pass through it as many times as you want.
Okay.
If they used that secret passage, they could have gone between the two houses as much as they wanted.
Infinity Unlimited Flame!
Is that your ultimate attack?
However, what if the killer was unaware of the existence of the final dead room?
There's no way they didn't know.
Yeah, anyway.
That is merely an illusion you have fabricated from your own suspicion. If you value your life, you should stop with your screaming.
I'm just already trying to think what exactly do we have to contradict whatever he's going to say that he didn't know.
There's no way I can stop.
You say? Don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Okay, I didn't realize you were the Incredible Hulk. Huh. Wire. Maybe the wire? Because that wasn't anywhere else in the building?
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple planes. Provided
Uh-huh.
you use a spacious wormhole. However, how frail, I say.
Oh!
Decayed illusion. Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Oh man, this one's hard! His argument is exhausting, just listening to it makes me tired. I need to still skillfully cut back against his words so he doesn't outpace me. There, oops, not auto. There's extra controls here, right? Let me just double check. We got a slash in the direction. Oh, I thought there was like extra. Oh, I thought there was extra, like special, like things that you can do.
Even if the turbid box doesn't exist, you could travel through multiple
Boom, boom.
provided you use a spacious
Alright, I'm just going around in a circle, I guess.
how frail, I say. Your decayed illusion.
Got it, got it.
Shall I feed you to the progeny of vile deities?
Why do I stop? Right there! Okay, I still was good enough to advance.
Prove the secret passage exists. The secret passage was at the Octagon.
Uh-huh.
Know the limits of your own reasoning.
Uh-huh.
Say the killer went to the Octagon.
I do.
Don't bark, you cur.
Uh-huh.
Want to drown in the maelstrom of blood, at least pray to the key which dwells in the light.
What? Try providing the evidence that the killer went to... Oh, okay. Alright. It's definitely... I don't know if it's exactly the wire, but it's definitely something that didn't exist elsewhere in, either of the houses.
You don't want to drown in the maelstrom of
It is!
Through those words.
I think it was the only weapon type thing that we had as an option. If that wasn't it, I would have looked for other weapons.
To string up Nekomaru's body, the hammer that looked like the weapon, and the chain on the door in the tower. Those are all the items that weren't in Funhouse. Where did the killer obtain them?
The only place I can think of
is the octagon. There were various weapons and tools there. Pretty sure I saw stuff like wires, hammers, and chains too.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't see anything obviously missing, but like, that doesn't mean that they weren't there. Because there's just some stuff that are like hung up against the wall and stuff, or leaning up against the wall.
The killer went to the octagon.
Ooh.
If that's the case, they obviously know about the secret passage too, right?
Yup. Uh-oh.